Hi Aries, how are you? I'm good. My name is Carol Lisette and I am here with your Manifestation Activation Tarot reading for the month of September 2023 here, Aries. But before we start, okay, I have some channeled messages. These energies were coming through, okay? I need some water, darling. Hold on. Okay, so just to get you started here, before I go into what I do here, in case you're like just starting with me. I've been meditating on Aries energy. I like to tune in, and I started getting flooded. Okay, so it's like total ear. It was like bam, I was right in it, and I started getting all these messages. And I had to very deliberately slow the hell down in the energies and decipher them for you so that you don't have to do it. That's the message that I'm getting. And anyway, they're two quick little messages. Other things will come through. So the one is, this is a fan that I have from the dollar store, okay? It's like super old. But it is for one of the deities that I'm blessed, very super blessed enough to be consecrated to. And we've been together for almost 9 years now, and only one time have I ever had the necessity to pull this fan down and use it to clean the energy, okay? I've never been trained in that type of healing work. This is channeled. The first time it was in a trance dance when I had to transmute some serious trauma of my own. That was only one time. So although these are only two messages, I just want you to know that this was a very strong message, that you guys might want to grab some fans. There's like you could get really creative with it, but this has to do with energy sweeping. So you need to sweep your space with something that resembles a fan. You could even use a broom, okay? But this has to do with energy work and cleansing the energy that you don't necessarily see. You might only feel. Number one for you, Aries, okay, and number two is to clean your mirrors with vinegar, because you need to take away any bitterness. Even if you're like, I'm not bitter with myself, well, you know, we have very intricate relationships with ourselves, Aries. So that was the other one, okay? So use some vinegar or dilute some vinegar with water and just go around your house and clean those portals to your own soul, and you just wash away any lingering projection, you know, debris, energetic debris from whatever your experience is, right? We have all these experiences and these emotions come with them, and this is what your message is, okay? So thank you for your patience with that. So moving forward, what we do here is I use the Sacred Geometry Frequency Activation Oracle deck. It is by Lon, and I tap into the frequencies, and via Sacred Geometry I will go ahead and activate these frequencies for your particular use in tuning into the frequencies that come up for you to harness and direct and funnel into your manifestations. You know, we're always building our own life, so why not be aware of the energies that you have access to, especially after I have gone through and deliberately activated these things for you, sweetheart. So this is, what is this? This is a piece of gold. What could it be from? Golden sequence. Oh, it's from the fan. Okay. I'm hyper aware right now because I'm in it. So okay, so yeah, I go through and I activate these things for you, okay? So I'm gonna get these frequencies out, and then I will clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system, and you know, we'll get a little bit more detailed, and hopefully I can provide you with some accurate and substantial reflection of what you're experiencing, and we'll all grow and get right through this together. All right, Aries, I'm going to clear and ground my energy, set my intention. I ask that you do the same if you would enter into this energetic exchange for the greatest good of everyone involved, okay? And full disclaimer now, because I think there might be some confusion, possibly. I won't always make this disclaimer, Aries. But if you should enter into this energetic exchange for the intention of the greatest good for everyone, okay, and you should by chance, veer off the path that is for your greatest good, this activation is always going to be veering you back toward that. And this is an activation in the light of the light, so there will be no shadow that could overcome the path that you choose to embark on here with me. So that sounded pretty heavy, right? Well, I guess it just had to be said. Like I said, I'm not going to be saying that all the time. Aries, let us get it. Let's go. All right. Now that I got the right people here with me, right? Maybe. Also, please like and share this if you should feel so inclined. Let's go. For the energy of Aries, Spirit, please. I'm hearing again and again, are you happy? Are you happy? My Aunt Tanya used to ask that, she used to ask everybody that. She'd catch everyone off guard, She only had a few things that she cared to ask or communicate to anyone or learn about any person. My Aunt Tanya has now ascended. So, but one of those things was, are you happy? And everybody, every single time we were thrown off. Every single time, And I grew up right under, she was like my older sister. Are you happy? She had Down syndrome. And she, you had to really have a rapport with her to understand her words most of the time. But that was a very clear question that she would ask strangers, anyone, are you happy? In that moment. And that is the frequency that I'm receiving here, darling Aries. So I just had to take a moment and really try to... What? So Spirit has just really been using me. Here, I got to show you yourself. Sorry, I didn't even realize that I had this, this is for scarves. I mean, I have it for the green color. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Let's get your cards out, Aries. Thank you for your patience. Let me know if this stuff resonates by liking this video, please. Thank you. Aries. In your mentalism, you've got the frequency of the light. Your heart space, you've got remembrance. The correspondence between the two, please, Spirit, make it clear. Discernment. What can you change? Coherence. What won't be changed? Miracle. Your daily rhythm, dance with destiny, passion, and your overall frequency is the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so I will tell you all about it, okay? But let's get some, a little bit more for me to work with here first, darling. Okay, thank you. Hey Aries, we're back. It's like the sun is in a completely different part of the sky right now. I have been getting interrupted for this reading so many times. Let me tell you, Aries. But I'm gonna get your messages out, okay? I've literally had to transmute demons to get this freaking reading out. I don't know what it's going to hold. Maybe it was just those opening messages. Whatever it is, okay, I'm gonna do what I have to do to get you going, okay? But also, I guess I'll share. I was interrupted by my mother, and then a beautiful, wonderful, elderly woman. She, one of my neighbors that I've been, getting to know, she shared her authentic Sunday dinner, and she's from the Bahamas, so that was an interruption. Spirit put it on my heart that I needed to go for a walk. I always have to follow my guides. So while it's been frustrating, the frequency, because I purposely tune into the frequency of the sign. Since I'm not an astrologer, I tune in with sound. So this has been quite interesting because I've been doing this with you all day, Aries, okay? I've been spending time with you, so to speak, with your energy. And I've been put through a lot of, and I'll tell you, I've gotten irritated, but then I noticed the emotion and the thought, and I was able to let it go and actually be very grateful. I have felt great love and gratitude today. So I would like you to, when things interrupt your flow, because that's what happened. Like, I love doing this, right? But things were interrupting my workflow, and that was universe saying, you're not ready yet. Receive the love from your mother. Receive the love from your neighbor. Okay? Give yourself love. Go on your walk. Exercise. This is the message that I'm getting for myself, and I want to share with you. But now that we're here together, I'll flush my energies, and I'm going to clarify all this. And thank you for everybody. Thank you to all of you who are sticking through to the end. I'm going to, purposely activate this for you guys, and yeah, it's totally going to be worth it. It's already worth it. It's done. So let's just work with that. Aries, manifestation, activation, tarot reading. Here, spirit for the light. Clear the throat. Thank you to all my guides, spiritual guides and protectors. Thank you to the angels. Thank you to all the protectors and all the planes and all the ways and all the days. Thank you for your protection and guidance. We love you. We thank you for having us here together. We thank you. We love you. Thank you. We love you. They love us. We are loved. Having to reactivate this. Hold on. In your mind space, the principle of mentalism, you have got the frequency of delight. You've got the Ace of Coins here. In your heart space, the Queen of Coins, the correspondence between your heart and your mind, you've got the Knight of Swords. Number 13, release with Archangel Israel. The principle of gender, what you cannot change, along with the miracle, you've got the Two of Cups. And then here in your Dance with Destiny, you have got, this is the principle of rhythm, passion, Seven of Wands. And your overall vibration here is the solar plexus chakra and the Magician, Archangel Raziel. At the bottom, the Seven of Swords, darlings. Okay, so get into it. Let's go. Number 19, delight. Please have a look at the geometry for your subconscious, okay, and the colors. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. The Ace of Earth. Gorgeous. Okay, have a look at the geometry, please. There you are. Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Delighting in the opportunities that the Spirit's giving you. All right, moving forward. So in your heart space, the polarities. Okay, this is the principle of polarity. So the polarities of all emotions is what I'm doing here with your heart space. It is the frequency of remembrance. It's beautiful. It's like almost remembrance of tribe. When you see the image, you'll see what I mean. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life, okay? Paired with the Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. This Queen of Earth is amazing. She reminds me of the one in the Starman Tarot. Literally working one with the earth, one with the tangible, okay? The Queen of Earth is so rooted. She's so rooted. So stable. She stands tall and stable, tall and true, because she's connected to the core of the earth. All right, so this representation of a woman who is quite literally tethered. She's got roots coming from beneath her into the ground. I'm seeing that you are having a remembrance. Now I see an awakening here for you, Aries. Let's keep going, sweetheart. So this is wonderful because your heart is right where it needs to be, and not only from this particular experience, this lifetime, okay, not timeline of this lifetime, but this lifetime. You're calling together all of those pieces of you that you may have left in other lifetimes, okay, or other experiences, however you understand it. So, but by stumbling upon this, I don't know what you've done, darling, to start bringing your pieces back together, but I'm so happy for you because there's this delightful feeling in your mind space, right? You're delighted, excited, delighted, okay, about knowing who you are. There's this deep knowing that you are free to create and just do so playfully, lightly, do so lightly and airily. I see this. You're able to allow your crown chakra to kind of like be very active because you're grounded in the earth, and it is absolutely delightful is what I'm seeing. And it's also because of this trust that you have in your core, who you are, your DNA, or your whatever who you are in your own essence, okay? Because of this and the permission that you've given yourself to be in this creative, delightful, like I said, we need to create lightly. And I mean, like, imagine the frequency of somebody who's light on their feet, skipping around, you know, the most beautiful ballet dancer, things like this, like light, airy, and so people feel heavy often here, and it's because they don't feel grounded enough to allow themselves to open up, and they don't purify themselves of like the yucky stuff, like the energetic debris that isn't good for them. We need to be cleansing constantly. Oh, we did have the fan, and we did also have the vinegar thing about getting rid of bitterness. Maybe there's some bitterness, and maybe doing some type of, you know, metaphorical, metaphysical sweeping energy, sweep your energy however it comes to you intuitively. Okay, for me personally, music will help me get into, you know, right where I need to be. For you, it may be something else, but the point is that I'm seeing here, Aries, that you have been remembering, allowing your crown chakra to be open like that, so you're getting downloads. Your third eye, I'm seeing purple, I'm seeing, I'm feeling, I'm hearing. So, okay, this has been tripped over. The correspondence between your mind and your heart. You're doing great, sweetheart. Keep on creating, because that tripped over remembrance of who you are. I see a grounded, rooted person in their delight, in their flow state. I see that. I see it. I see it beautifully. I hope that you understood. Okay, and so as above, so below. Your mind and your heart are creating its own particular special correspondence, darling. So that's what's happening here. Your heart and your mind. So then that correspondence between the two is number 20, discernment. Okay, have a look. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Number 20, discernment. Have a look, please. Thank you. So this foundational stability that you have found in your essence, in your soul. So there's no, this is not of this world. This is of your essence, which is of many worlds. Okay. So you have now, with your mind and your heart's correspondence, your inner compass, so to speak, you're in this frequency of discernment, Aries, and discernment here. This is maybe a little uncomfortable, except for your daily rhythm. So I see that your colors are here. All right, so the Knight of Air is also with this discernment. So you're just cutting. I see you like going. I see, okay, so Aries is in there. Aries is in there, in there. So I see. So you're going, this is masculine. This is you cutting out any bullshit. You just know. This is like a flip in your relationships. Your relationships are probably changing drastically, like right now. And you're probably giving no Fs. You're just, because you're changing, you're developing, you're evolving, and the pieces are falling away. And sometimes pieces happen to be relationships that you no longer resonate with, and it's not apathy, it's just this understanding of evolution, natural selection, darling. Okay, so this is good. You're discerning. This means that your manifestations are going to be made pragmatically, and you are integrating your entire self, all of your experiences. That's what discernment has to do, if you're asking me, and you are, since we're here together. So take all of your experiences, right? Everything you've ever experienced, every lesson you've ever learned, and that's what makes up your discernment, okay? And then at the Knight of Air here, action. You are confident enough to take action upon your own discernment. You're trusting yourself, and you are taking necessary action so that you can stay in this light flowing energy. I love it. I like it. But I think this is you may right now be your own worst enemy, I'm hearing, okay? And when it comes to this thoughts, there's a necessity for clearing, darling. And it's just like simple clearing, you know, however you do it. Like some people just need to speak it and it's cleared, you know. Whatever works for you, clear the energy. Your intention is so strong, Aries, okay? So in what you can change, the principle of cause and effect. We've got the frequency of coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. The number 13 has popped out to me, and then immediately is the number of people in a coven. So this is showing me that you've got the power of the 13 behind you. You don't necessarily need to go out and find them. I don't know why it just came. It's paired with this major arcana. Okay, release Archangel Israel. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. This is the death card, baby. I understand. I see. So you're going through an awakening or a transformation. We've already kind of led right with that. So this is congruent, but see, it's major arcana. So these are my destiny cards, and you. So maybe if you feel like you need things to come into coherence, this has to do with you really tapping into that centeredness. You do have the solar plexus chakra as your entire vibration, your overall vibration, sweetheart. So what I'm saying is that in this transformation, the death card, it can become dark. It can become like the void. And so when you feel like you need to tether, okay, we pray up to tether down. Manage our fields, always around. Okay, that's a good mantra for you if you just want to use words and protect yourself. Okay, so moving forward, release Archangel Azrael. This is the angel of death. So we go through these transformations alone. Okay, this is an experience that other people are not. You're not going to be able to like hit up your mentor or like, you know, talk to your significant other. You're not going to be able to be like, I'm going through a transformation, help me, you know, make some coherent thoughts out of this. Like, give me a coherent understanding of my own transformation. No, it doesn't work. Our own deathly transformations, it doesn't work like that. You know, this is all about you with you. So Aries, the number 13, when it comes to the number in a coven, is saying to me, and I think that Spirit's just saying it to me like that because I have my 13 masks up here too. I do not belong to a particular coven, but I do recognize and know that I could put any one of those masks on, or all of them at once. But it just depends on your understanding of yourself and your own powers. And I'm sharing that personal detail about my own experience with you. It's a channeled message, so please do with that what you will. But in the darkness, in the void, if you're looking for coherence, you're going to find it within yourself. You have got the power of the 13. If the other people in a coven came, the other 12 people came to you right now, they would just be reflections of yourself, darling. This is like what I'm saying. So, and it's a major arcana. So this, what you can change is the recognition of your own power, even of just words, or recognition of your own comprehension. Okay, so if you are having trouble also at this time making changes, or see if you're feeling like things are at a stalemate and you're not, because this is the principle of cause and effect, how can you affect change? So, or cause change. So write it down, go back and read it, okay? And when you figure out what you're looking for, set your intention, ask the question, the universe will give you the answer. Just like that easy, okay? Navigating the void, nobody else can help you with that. The only thing you can do is gain some type of subpar understanding of yourself, put it into words, speak the intention. This is the communication between you and the universe. This is the communication between you and you. This is how you train yourself. This is a life practice, an everyday practice, my love. I'm only able to speak this because you're capable of comprehending it. Okay, I love you. Let's move forward. In the principle of gender, what you cannot change is number 33, miracle. Okay, so the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. And I'm also seeing number 33 is that was the age of Jesus, right? When he something significant, I think, came up from the dead or something like that. But it's miraculous. You can't change that you're a miracle, right? Oh, okay. I forgot that it had come with the two of cups. Have a look at Miracle, darling, here. I'm feeling butterflies. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling avoidant, but like I want to stay. This is love. Two of cups. Let's see what it says. Oh no, yeah, two of water. It says a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. This is a representation of Christ consciousness right now for you, okay? And this is perfect in what you can't change, because it just reinforces this. When you're traveling your void and your evolution and your awakening in this dark night that you're experiencing, everybody's always evolving, okay? If you're taking care of your shadows as you should be, then this is okay for you. You'll be all right. But every time you're in the void, you know, you'll be able to release by giving yourself permission to release, okay? And this being a representation of Christ consciousness for you is telling me that the conversation that you need to be having, when I'm over here saying like that you should articulate words to put to, you know, the questions that you have about yourself, like the confusion that you feel in the void, I'm asking you to articulate words to ask questions. And when you're asking those questions, I mentioned that you're speaking to the universe, and it's a conversation with yourself and the universe. Another way to say that is it's another conversation with you and yourself in Christ consciousness. We are all one. Okay, so this is just reinforcing that. And by always having this conversation with the universe, trusting the universe, you're going to connect to this forgiveness, this evolution of the love in your life. Okay, this, I really truly believe that when you find the person that you are going to be with for the rest of your life, like I even have a short, like in my videos, you are going to have to forgive the hell out of that person. Love is forgiveness and forgiveness and forgiveness and forgiveness of self and forgiveness of the other one. And the commitment is, it has more of a purpose than any petty disagreement. And so that is part of that obligation, the dedication, the commitment is to provide that kind of stability for another person. And with this stability, this Queen of Earth stability stuff in your heart space and the remembrance, this is not going to be a problem for you. Continue to trust. Continue to trust. Trust. Talk to the universe. Listen to life. Your current love situation or your love relationships, they're healthy. They'll continue to be healthy. Okay. If you have questions, you also articulate, universe, how do I go about this? Put the intention and listen to life. Life is going to tell you what to do in all of the small ways that life talks to you. You have your own ways to understand them. I know you do. Okay? So beautiful. Let's move forward. Your daily dance. And I love to see this red here for you because like there was a necessity for me to get rid of energy. I was totally in your frequency. I had to get rid of the energy. I had to go on the walk. You know, I had to. And I was wondering, is there enough? What is going on? Like, what's up with the Aries fire? And it's just a lot. So, but it's good. This is balanced. So, yellow, purple, blue, some green. This is okay with me. All right. So, number 34, passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Number 34, passion. It's paired here with the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. This person is bomb. Like this is a cool person. They look like ready for it. Let's see if I can share the image with you. Can you see it? Let's see, darling. Hold on a second. Hold on, Aries. Let's get some light up in here. You see this badass person? Okay, so this is your dance of destiny. This is your everyday daily dance. This thing is blinding me. No, thank you. Okay, this is with passion. So you are passionately like, come at me, bro. I see Aries like that. Come at me, life. Come at me, like, I'm with it. So this is where you're funneling your Aries energy instead of this is a beautiful balance, because sometimes this fiery Aries energy does come out in the mind or in the heart with turbulent, impulsive feelings. But no, you're here, like, your heart and your mind is balanced with discernment, you know, with the Knight of Air cutting out any bullshit. So it's still masculine, but, you know, discerning. so okay, but your passion is coming through here, and it is in everything that you do. So how you do anything is how you do all things, okay? And I see that Aries is not putting up with anybody's shit. Like, you are doing your thing. You've got your head open. You're in flow state. You're letting the ideas come. You're like, hell yeah, I know myself. I know this new thing about myself. You're falling in love with yourself, being discerning, you know. Sure, you're in the void, but sometimes in the void is the best place where you can see pure reflection of yourself with yourself. So, okay, but yes, this miraculous, you know, and we were talking about magical things, the resurrection of Christ and stuff, the 13 people in a coven. This is strong energy. Like, this, my entire day is dedicated to this, like, all this weird magical stuff. It's so much fun. Thank you for sharing with me. So, okay, let's move forward, Aries. I'm okay with this. Like, it says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely here with discernment. Beautiful. So it's because sometimes this is like just like being defensive or people attacking you. This is you not even giving anybody a chance. Like, peep game solid. Like, you're like, okay, I already know what's going to happen. Let me just, no, I don't know you. Go that way kind of thing. So, okay. So, okay. I'm glad for you. Good. Aries. Yeah, passion for real. Okay. So, moving forward, in your overall energy, you've got the solar plexus chakra number 3. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Paired with the magician, so yeah, you know that you have everything that you could possibly ever want or need. Oh, it says you are ready. So, and this is Archangel Raziel. So death, these are 2 major arcanas. Creation, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So you are in your core. I'm seeing Aries feeling really centered. I'm seeing Aries in their soul is very balanced in your solar plexus chakra, and you've got either everything that you need or what you need to manifest. You know, you can manifest whatever you need. Let me see this person. The infinity sign over this guy's head is really calling to me, and the colors coming out of his, going into his left hand, out of his staff in the right. Number 1 in your Aries. Yeah, Aries, you're super magical right now, right? Like, are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Yeah. There you go. Okay, Aries, so let's continue. Just anything that you may have heard just now, keep only that one thing in your mind, okay? And I'm going to clear ground, set my intentions that this is clarified and that it's coherent for you, okay? Let's use the Starman Tarot. Spirit for the light, please, for Aries here. Let's clarify, make this clear, give substantial guidance here for the Aries and the light, along with the activations of these frequencies. Please tell me how to give these messages here to Aries. Okay, I'm here. Over here. Lots of energy, Aries. Judgment. And then this card, I always use this card to represent isness, just being, just be still. That this is, I just put it here as a reminder to stop and breathe. Actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that from my guides to me, by extension you. Better, right? Oh my God. So much better. Okay, so number 19, delight, okay? Here paired with the Ace of Earth. So this is the opportunity coming to you. You being grounded here. Inflow of abundance. It's paired with the Three of Pentacles. So you are, this is just showing me that this is your work, okay? I was telling you, I saw your crown open. I saw that your third eye was open. And you must you must be collaborating. Ooh, so you must be collaborating with some people. The Three of Pentacles has got to do with this, with collaboration of people who are experts in their field. And earlier I was talking about you being in this workflow state. Well, yeah, in this idea flow with Three of Pentacles. That is definitely tying it in. You're attracting the right people to you, okay? You're attracting the right people. So please put one foot in front of the other with your plans. When you're writing out these, when you're putting words to your emotions and you are creating, you're verbalizing, you're putting words to what you need to learn to these questions. Also, ask the universe to bring you what you need to be successful. Most of us are highly adept at one or two things, like naturally, like it's part of our essence, right? And we never get to do it. We're forced to have to learn how to do all these other things that we're subpar at, if that, and we don't get to pay enough attention to our passion. In order for you to create a life where you're going to be able to spend more time with your own particular creative genius, you need to call in people to help you where you are not a genius, okay? And this is something that we all need to be reminded of. We need other people. People need people. And when you don't know, when you're on the path and you don't know how you're going to get it done, but you just have faith in yourself because you know that you're in flow state and you know that this feels right, and you can tell that time is working well with you, and you can just tell that everybody in your family is happy. Like, this is how it is when you're in flow state. Like, this is very good. And then when you come into some certain problems, whatever, you're able to recognize that these are thoughts, or these thoughts that are striking up emotions. There's always a way to address that if you're able to stay in flow. So you need support for that, okay? You need support. We all need support. Write down, very detailed. So for instance, I need certain guidance. I'm going to write down, like, I'm very good at what I do here, right? This is freaking life. This is everything. But when it comes to certain technology or marketing, that is, I'm just not interested. I'm just not. So I focus my heart and my mind on loving you guys, on my particular healing, esoteric, metaphysical genius, okay? I've been molded and honed and really tempered as a spiritual person, as a warrior, you know, and I have to be in my flow, okay? I hope that Aries, also the warrior, can understand this. And I'm very supported and loved. I didn't know that before, but when I started asking Christ consciousness to show me the way, asking spirit or the universe or source, what myself, when I started scripting and writing down, I need help here so I can continue to do this thing that makes me happy. That was it. This is why I'm sharing that with you, so you could also do it, my love. Okay? So it's gonna bring you your people that you need. This is gonna be a long ass reading. Oh my gosh. So okay, it's all right with me. I'm honored, you know it. But if you stay with me and pay attention all the way like till the end, thank you so much. Anyway, you've got the Emperor, so this is another major arcana for you. You've got the Emperor here, and it's getting dark. I'm getting distracted. Center, ground, let's go. Come on, Spirit. This grounded centeredness, this is just bringing you in some masculine energy, some masculine boss energy in your heart to just add. So here's Aries, remembering their tribe, basically, like your soul tribe, or where you come from, what it is, your essence, something about your own essence and your remembrance of it. And then this yin energy of earth, right, of pentacles. So here comes the Emperor, like, yeah, let's get this grounded. Let's, I see that you are just, because you did have the Knight of Air and your discernment, cutting shit out, that's boss energy, okay? That is boss energy. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even realize, so, okay, with the Emperor here in your heart space, with you in the discernment and the correspondence, your inner compass between your heart and mind, along with discernment in the Knight of Air, cutting out all the BS, you have got the King of Pentacles. So this is the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And that is what's in your heart space. So by being in this yin energy, this yin earth energy, okay, you have now attracted the yang aspect to yourself in your overall discernment. So you attracted it to yourself, you magnetized it to yourself. And you set it and forget it. I see like kind of like that, like you chose your heart, your feelings, you chose your thoughts, and inevitably the right thing came, and it did, and it's showing me that here. So along with this coherence and what you can change, and the Angel of Death here, we've got the Seven of Cups. This is just another reiteration of confusion, maybe brain fog, something like this, okay? And oh my gosh, so coherence is number 13, and so is death. Oh my goodness. Just real, I'm so slow, you guys probably noticed it before. So, okay, and you've got the Seven of Cups, so this is showing me, yes, the void. I'm seeing you in the void here, looking for some coherence in the void, but please know that it's in your own personal power, okay? And then, I'm so proud of you for walking your destiny. I'm so proud of you for walking your destined path, for finding your destiny, because all this is just too perfect. So you've got the Death card again, reiterated. So what you could change in your cause and effect, you had death here with the Archangel, but now in the Starman Tarot, you have got death and what you cannot change. Please do ask the universe, go through, this is, they're mirroring one another so well, and it's got the Two of Water, and this is, oh, I'm seeing a crazy ass mirror effect because it's got the Two of Cups here. Ooh, this is love. A crazy, am I sure? This is a crazy mirror of love. So if you get it, you get it. We'll just keep moving forward though, because it's really cool. It's cool. So if you're a tarot reader, I know that you understand. And if you're not, just see this, the death and the death, and then the coherence and the miracle are really mirroring each other well. So, okay, and this is wonderful. This is more fire energy in your principle of rhythm, your dance with destiny. Yes, you've got number 34, passion, here with the Seven of Wands, okay? So you're passionately defending yourself and others, okay? And it doesn't necessarily need to be over aggressive, and this can be very healthy. You can be an activist, you can be a protector, you can be a facilitator, somebody who protects boundaries for others. These are these are blessings to people in the world. You know, I could have really used that in my life. Be passionate, be fiery, be Aries. I'm so loving it. So in that, and I'm seeing that you're creating a lot of stability, a lot of celebration here with the Four of Wands in your rhythm. So be in your fiery Aries energy, in your physical representation of how you, the way that you represent yourself in the physical world in 3D. Do it authentically, even the fire aspect. You're discerning, you're trustworthy. I like to see that you are utilizing your gifts and not falling into stereotypes. This is very healthy. You're creating stability, Aries. And whatever you're doing every day, you're doing well. You must have a good framework down or something like that. And also you must be feeling satisfied within. This remembrance is beautiful. Your discernment is providing you comfort, even though you're traveling the void here. You're a boss. You're with it. I love it. Okay, moving forward. And what you, your overall vibration, your overall frequency is the solar plexus chakra with the Magician, Archangel Raziel, and then Judgment, another major arcana. With the remembrance, with this all being about some type of remembrance, and you, this is your dharma. This is good. This is good. There was a judgment made, and you made the right choices, which have made you very, very centered. Right now, be confident in your manifestations. I'm going to activate these frequencies for you. So please think about these frequencies and hook into them in the energetic grid, okay? And harness and oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love this so much. With the Magician, you guys are doing great. So, okay, since I got this hint of love, let's look into that. Let's just go for it. Let's go. Before we close out my loves. Aries. Aries, it's been a ride today. Almost I gave up, you know. Almost, because it's Sunday and I'm like, old programming tried to stop me too, you know. No, you shouldn't do anything on Sunday. But I feel like doing this. I love doing this. The thought came. I banished that real quick, let me tell you. The yin aspect of your romance, Aries. First, your romance with yourself, your inner yin, your inner yang, the mirror of that outside of yourself with your partner. I left when I saw you with someone. I hid who I really am from you. I regret lying to you. I wonder if you are happy without me. Yang responds here. I left when I saw you with someone. I'm waiting patiently. There was a miscommunication. There was a misunderstanding between the yin and the yin. Yin abandoned. Yin made an assumption, had an emotion. Yin had an emotion, made an assumption, did some running. Yang stood still. I hid who I am I hid who I really am from you, says Yin. Yin says, I am recovering. That's okay. Well, that means that, so Yang was, let me see. Let's get these cards. I hid who I really am from you, says Yin. Yang says, I am recovering. Yin says, I regret lying to you. Yang says, I miss hearing your voice. That's okay, I forgive you. Like, don't worry about that. Don't worry, I knew I could see you. I already knew who you tried to hide who you really are, says Yang says to Yin. You think you hid who you really were, but you didn't. Look, I'm over here recovering from whatever, like, this roller coaster was where you thought you were hiding yourself from me. But I miss hearing your voice, so that's okay. I forgive you. You lied to me. Don't worry, sweetheart. That's okay, is what I'm feeling here. So, Yin, you were the best thing in my life. Yang, we don't share the same values. Ooh, an incongruency there between you and the Yin, or the Yin and the you, or the you and the Yang, or the Yang and the Yin within you. I wonder if you're happy without me, says Yin. I won't let you down, says Yang. So I see that the Yang is coming back actionably. And there's going to be some talk about values. So that's also very script the talk so you are left feeling satisfied in your romantic life, okay? Or at least that you walk away from the situation or the conversation with your true original desires being addressed in some way, shape, or form. So I love you, Aries. Let's have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye.